views and opinions expressed on the show are strictly those of the host and guests and do not reflect the opinions of LAP Productions and its affiliates. No topic off limits. No food challenge off limits. Join these three friends making Tuesday funny again. Find them on LAP Productions YouTube channel and Facebook page, and make sure to check out the live chat.
I don't think you need to put a billboard on yourself. Unless you got the herb. I mean, if you got it, man, let people know so they don't come around.
Does that have an arrow point on it? What do we
See, my days are all jacked up. Yesterday, are we on air?
Is it Tuesday? Are we making Tuesday funny?
Good evening, everybody. We're back. Did you miss us? Hey, Tessa, how you doing? Hope everybody's had a great time since we've been gone, but we're not gone no more. We're here again. Or are we back?
I think we're here.
Are we a pigmentation of our imagination?
I'm not here.
It's hard telling with Joe, though. I don't know if
Yeah.
he's here or not.
I'm not here. What's up, Stuffy?
Shut up.
You know we love you.
I know.
Gonna give you shit, but I love you.
Oh, yeah.
If I didn't love you guys like brothers, I'd hate you like friends. What?
Right?
Huh?
I don't think that came out right.
Yeah, it did.
So you doing all right, man? Besides Rona again?
I'm living.
He said besides Rona again.
As you guys can't tell, I'm sick again.
Again. Keyword there. Again.
I don't know what the hell I have, man. This eye was swelling up today at work. Like my eye, like the top of my eyelid was all turning red. Thought I had pink eye.
Your one eye was swelling?
Good eye either.
Isn't that? I thought that's what your mom would tell you if you play with yourself too much. You go blind and
Your one eye would
all that
swell?
other stuff. Your one eye would swell and get pink.
What's wrong, Mama D? Cameron?
I never heard about the eye swelling and going pink, unless you shot yourself in the eye, but
I'm talking about the one eye wonder worm.
it doesn't
I'm
turn
just trying
pink.
to help you. I'm just trying to help you diagnose, Joe. That's all. I'm
Yeah,
doing.
we're
But
Trying to
yeah,
help you figure out the problem.
had a little bit of a fever, cough, but of course I've been smoking for 100 years, so thank you, Tessa. Yeah, I've been sick since Saturday night. So,
Oh, damn. David Price is here. Popped in real quick from over across the pond, and he just says he can't stay long. He has a job interview. Local council parks and gardens. Good for you, dude. Kick his ass and get that job, man. We wish you all the best.
Good luck.
Absolutely. We wish you all the best in the world, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Stopped in just long enough to say hi to us even before you go into a job interview. You guys put me in the right frame of mind. Don't let me talk.
how can we not?
Oh, what do you mean by that? I do like the lighting, man. Before we get started here, before we went live, Joe's going to change the lighting. I told him it looked great. You guys give him some feedback. Let him know what you think about it. I think the ambiance of the coloring is absolutely phenomenal. I'm not making fun of it. I do like it. I think it looks good, man.
I was trying to change some things up. A little bit of blue. Wait, over here with the green, some pink over there with some green.
Some purple, some blues around the banner and stuff. I'm going to pop on the YouTube stream with my Haunting History channel. See if it's running better over there. Hell yeah, pop on over, man. And for you guys, as we always say, man, we're always here to help each other out. If you have links or anything like that for your own personal pages, don't forget to go share them, put them in there for your little YouTube channels, all that stuff. But make sure you guys go subscribe to them and hit the alert button and subscribe to ours also. We're putting out some more content. Joe's got some new stuff out already, and it looks good, dude. I liked it.
Thank you.
It looked good.
I was playing around. I didn't see, and it kind of sucked because I thought I had more footage than I did. I'm gonna don't mind me. I'm gonna chain smoke because I really can't taste it. So,
Well, if you can't taste it, you want to put something else in your mouth. I'll be on my way.
I figured it just makes me fucking look cool. I don't know.
Well, It's obviously it's stunted your growth already.
Oh yeah, no, it did that shit 50 years ago. But
I'm sorry. I'm about half an inch taller than you.
that's all right. Hey, some girls like that half inch.
Huh.
Sorry, Jay.
It must be spit again.
Yeah, sorry, Jay. I've been telling my wife I had that extra half inch. I just been standing on my toes. Because that's what we were talking about, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. Exactly.
All right. I just want to make sure. I didn't want it to get awkward or anything.
Well,
No.
yeah.
No, let's not get this awkward.
No,
You know, I
I'm already sweating a ton right now. So don't get me all excited.
Yes, we do watch the chat there, Dave. The problem with it is that obviously you never tried StreamYard yet. Thanks to Mama D, she talked us into trying it, and we broadcast in about several different locations at one time. But they bring all the chats into one actual location. We don't have to monitor 4 or 5 different pages. So, yes, Mr. David Glidden, your Haunting Histories page is being monitored. We can see what you're saying.
That's right. We're watching.
We're watching you, Mister.
I don't know. I can't chat on this thing.
On what thing?
On whatever the hell we're doing now.
On StreamYard?
Yeah.
It doesn't have the chat on the side for you?
No.
What?
Like I can see the chat, but there's nowhere for me to comment.
There has to be.
No,
Jason
there's.
gets
Hold on.
Private chat and comments.
Yeah, no, I don't have the option to like I can go on the private chat.
right above that should say comments, man. There should be.
No.
Yeah, it says private chat and comments, but it doesn't give us the opportunity to say stuff in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you either, Jason?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I actually do all my chatting with my phone. That's why a lot of times you'll see me keep looking down or scrolling.
Yeah.
'Cause
Now,
I have shit.
if
up
I
on my
go
phone
over
that
to-
I can do it.
if I go like watch it on YouTube or whatever, or if
You
I
go
had
on
YouTube
you
up,
go on Facebook.
I could like here. I'll pull up. Do.
You'll pull in. You'll pull out. You what?
I'll never pull out. Screw that.
What's up, Jamie? How you doing? What's this, Mama D? We treat you like redheaded stepchildren. Bullshit. We love you to death. You're our favorite redheaded stepchild.
Right?
We wouldn't know what to do without you. You're the one that introduced us to this stuff.
Yeah.
Jamie. When Jamie's with us, it's the quadruple J's, and that's really bad, man. And then we taste nasty shit.
Oh. Now see, I have to go into YouTube, and if I put in a comment there, it'll pop up here.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I just instead of having, well,
I guess since I'm the one that actually got the. If Jason would open up as a producer, I wouldn't have the chat. Then I can only see it when I'd be able to participate with it.
yeah, that's probably what it is then. So I got YouTube going on this screen. I got whatever this is, StreamYard going on over here.
So Jason got to start producing this.
No.
No.
Jason gets home just in time to change, say hi, and then come down here to.
Okay. I have time to get out my Warning Paranormal Crash Test dummy shirt and my LAP production hat.
Here's something you don't see that often. Not sponsored by.
Coca-Cola?
I'm drinking.
I
a
see it
Coke
all the time.
Zero.
You're drinking a cola?
I don't drink Coke. Well, it's Coke Zero.
Yeah, but you don't drink colas, period, at all.
I don't.
Oh, you don't?
I don't hardly ever drink pop. No, never
Wow.
have.
I don't either.
That's how my son is. My oldest, you guys haven't met him yet. My 19-year-old, he does not drink any kind of soda, nothing.
Yeah, I don't. I drink.
The
a lot
kid
of water.
drinks water. That's all he drinks.
Yeah, I drink.
I drink water. Just happens to be flavored like Diet Dew.
Yeah, I mean, I'm drinking water right now. It's got this shit in it. It makes it into like grape Kool-Aid.
Drink some water that's got, I don't know, hops and barley and stuff fermented in it. And
Yeah.
I don't know. So, like this morning, everything I was drinking today tasted like water to me. But so,
So
like, I got it. Huh?
yeah, no taste in his puffy eye.
Actually, I did have some taste. But like I'm driving to work, right? I just made my coffee, didn't even drink any of it, got in the car and started going to work. And I'm driving and like almost kind of felt like my eye was swelling up a little bit. And I'm like, well, that's weird. And I had some Doritos. Yeah, that's what I eat at 5:30 in the morning. So I'm driving to work and I start eating some Doritos and I'm like, God, these are bland. Like can't taste none of the nacho cheese or anything. So I took a sip of my coffee and it tasted like watered down coffee. And I'm like, oh shit. This ain't good.
You put a ton of shit in your coffee?
A little bit of sugar. Well, okay, sugar. I don't know about the little bit, but
Right.
But yeah, I was like, oh damn.
How in the world can people drink bean juice?
I got to be in the mood for it. I got to be in the mood for it.
I've never been able to acquire the taste for coffee. Ever.
Really?
Nah. I think it's nasty as shit.
Mm.
Can't stand can't drink tea either. And that's poor Jason. We was up at his house this weekend because we all got together and with Paranormal Mysteries. Everybody was involved except for Tina, which we got her involved through live. We did an investigation, did a little filming this weekend. It actually came out phenomenal. It was a great time. But Tanya's trying to get us to try something. Jason's trying to get me to try it. He's like, the name of it is tea. So I'm like,
I'm sorry, what?
It's got tea in the name of it. And I'm like, I don't like tea.
Tea. I thought you said pee.
No, tea.
No, tea.
He's like, no, man, it really doesn't taste like tea, and it doesn't have tea in it, but they call it a tea. I'm like, it's tea. I'm not drinking it.
You don't like tea either?
Fuck no.
You don't like sweet tea?
But it's not tea. That's the thing. It's not tea. They just call it a tea bomb because of the shit that's there, but it's not tea. And he's like, I don't drink tea.
I don't like tea.
But it's not tea.
But
he won't drink it just because it has tea in it.
Right. Because the word says tea. So he's like, I don't like tea, so I'm not going to drink it. But it's not even tea. Now, why they call it tea bomb, I don't know. But it's not tea.
There we go, Joe. Jason. Jamie said he found something for the taste. It might be good. Apple jalapeno jelly.
I would do it.
I'll try it.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
I mean, being jelly might have a sugar rush.
Bean tea. Oh wait. Well, that's just the shots we have at the bar. Green tea shots. And it doesn't have any tea in it, Jay.
Well, see, it's like Long Island iced teas. They don't have any teas, but it tastes like tea.
Paranormal Frequencies, huh?
Yeah. He used to a pretty good podcast. I used to watch it quite often.
Now, where is this at?
What?
Oh, no, I was just... Who is this? Haunting History?
Haunting History is David Clinton.
Okay. Yes, there is Tina Marie.
Why am I always the one that's the odd man? Why is it always my fault that I got it wrong? Why? How's come it's not you people that you guys like to drink ground up fucking leaves that's got water sprinkled over the top of it? What's that make right about that?
You always want to be one with the earth and everything else.
Yeah.
One with the earth.
I'll be one with the earth in a few more years. It's called ashes to ashes and dust to dust, bitches.
Stop drinking that. Stop drinking that
Diet Dew?
made shit, yeah, with all the extra additives and shit in it.
Jalapeno jelly. I've actually seen that on the shelves before, and I've not tried it yet.
I was gonna say I thought I've seen it at Churchill's where my wife worked.
Jamie, you will eat shit out of a jar, but you won't try something with tea in it.
That's a good point.
Exactly.
Which reminds me, speaking of eating, I think I'm going to put that video together next weekend.
What's up, Damien?
Or this coming weekend.
You need to, man. I can't wait to see how you edit that around and stuff and how it comes out.
Yeah, I'm going to play around. I was learning some new things over this past weekend, and I'm like, you know what? Let me go through the damn footage I had from Indiana. And I thought I had more footage, but I didn't, and it kind of pissed me off. So I kind of put something together.
Well, I
thought it looked good. It was,
yeah.
Wow.
Thank you. So, Jason, guess what?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Guess what? Oh, I got to show you something.
Oh, shit. No, close your eyes.
Wait, yeah, we got it off air.
Oh, no. I'm whipping it out on air.
I don't have that big expensive check. There it is. Look at him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's moving on up.
Yep.
Nice. Wait till you get all your stuff hooked up on it, man. It's it's so much.
I've
better
kind of
than
played
playing
around with it a little bit, but not too. Oh shit. Oh, okay. All right.
Makes it so much easier, man. Doing all that
Yeah.
walking.
Yeah, I was kind of walking around the house with it, playing around. I'm like, oh, and of course, my son comes downstairs and he's like, oh, would you get a new toy? And I said, yeah. He goes, does mom know? I'm like, yeah. but what she doesn't know, and I know she's not watching, is I got me a new lens coming too for my camera.
What's up, Candace?
Hell
It's
yeah,
a-
man.
The way I see it, it's a birthday present to myself.
Right?
No, Tina Marie, I'm gonna have to try some jalapeno jelly, and I've seen it before when we went to like Amish shops and things like that. I've seen it there on the shelves, and I've never purchased any. But then again, some of these guys a couple weeks ago that my family used to make corn cob jelly. And they involved like milk. I was having my freaking rabbit ass mind.
Whoa! Made what?
Yeah, that's what I
Corn
said.
cob jelly.
Corn cob jelly. Interesting. Like, is it just like corn flavored?
Pretty
I'm
much.
guessing.
Well, it's more like a corn syrup, like K-Row corn syrup or something like that. It's a real mild flavoring, but it's real
Why don't you
sweet.
just pour some syrup on shit instead of making jelly?
Right?
I don't freaking make it. I ate it.
Interesting.
What
kid,
what
I'm still a
else?
fat kid.
What else could we do with these damn corn cobs? I know. Let's make some fucking jelly out of it. Just pour some syrup on some corn cobs shit and call it.
Man, I'm not kidding. They took the corn cobs and they boiled them and got they got the I don't know. I didn't make it. My grandmother didn't made it. My mom didn't made it. I just ate it. I was a kid. It was full of sugar and shit. I liked it.
Yes, it is, Tina Marie. Like,
Jamie got you, man.
everything. Yeah, dude. What I've spent in the past 3 months with Amazon. Yeah. Let's just say my wife's allowed to pretty much buy whatever she wants at this point.
Man, KY, K-Row. God, you guys are just picking the shit out of us hillbillies.
Hey.
Well, that Amazon, because it's so damn easy. You get on the app, you search
Oh, here.
something, it's right there.
What
and
should
then
I
it's,
buy? What should I buy
Hey,
right now?
you can have that at your house in 2 days.
Yeah,
Seriously?
Well, I know what I'm probably going to get in about 3 days.
I'm
I'll
going
be
to
with
get some
Jason.
kilt.
I know. I'm going with Jason. Me and Teresa joined up with Jason and his beautiful wife Tanya. We're going up to Frankenmuth for the weekend, and I'm going to that kilt shop, and I'll probably end up with a brand new nice kilt.
Isn't that where you're gonna go lick the wall with the gum on it?
Fuck no, I'm not licking
No.
that wall. I'm not licking that wall. You can't. No, not doing it. Not. You know, they're still pissed at me because I added something to my review the other day, or
I'm sure.
yeah, and it kind of brought it back up to the top, and like, you're just being. I'm like, whatever, fuckers. I just don't like your place.
You know, it doesn't have a picture of you on it anywhere, does it?
No.
We're gonna show up there to do something, and they're gonna have a wanted poster on the front door of you.
See, Tessa Luann know what I'm talking about with corn cob jelly. Her mom used to make it too. See, I've
never heard of it.
Oh my god, it's a country thing. Of course, you ain't heard of it, city boy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We don't have corn cob jelly in Chicago.
No, hell no, they ain't got shit jelly in Chicago.
No, yeah.
They just got pizza. They got pizza in Chicago.
A pizza.
Oh my god. You know what? We will, Candace. Jason's already got one, so I'll be getting one to join my brother Jason, and we'll wear them sometime. In fact, if it ain't too cold out, we might have to wait till next spring or summer, but we'll wear them investigating.
Oh yeah,
Nope.
Joe, you gotta get a kilt, Joe.
I can't do it.
They make them in kid sizes. You can get it.
No. No.
Come
Not
on.
my-
You can do it.
No.
This is kind of funny because you send all this your new camera and stuff, and they're talking about this EDI plus, whatever the hell that shit is. You know, I don't know anything about this. Review the environmental data. I have no idea what that meant.
Mm-mm.
I don't know anything about filming shit. Jason's over like, oh, okay, I got that. Me and Joe's like, huh.
Yeah.
So anyway, my useless fact of knowledge kind of plays into this. Oh,
I
shit.
thought it was erectile dysfunction, something going on. But
Erectile dysfunction instrument plus. It has all the attachments. So my useless fact of knowledge is the first 3D film was released in cinemas in 1922. Did you know that?
No.
It was released in September of that year. The Power of Love was a silent film. It was released in cinemas worldwide. It even came with the alternative ending that was decided by closing one eye or the other. Depending on which eye you close is how the ending changed.
What?
Sadly, the film was lost and hasn't been found for decades.
I was just going to say, I'm going to have to check that out, but I guess not.
right? No, you won't.
Nope.
The Power of Love from 1922, the first 3D film ever made, and it has alternate ending depending on whether you look through the red eye or the blue eye.
It definitely sounds like something I would not watch.
Why?
Wasn't that like a Huey Lewis song or something? Power of Love.
Oh, that's right. The EDI is not for filming; it's for investigating. I do know what you're talking about now. Power of Love. That's funny and shit.
I still do not know what the EDI is. So.
I didn't see that till now, Jamie. The kilt and the nut bag.
I will tell you that it is it's a very freeing experience.
Yeah, no.
Because if you're going to wear the kilt, you got to wear the kilt the correct way, the way it was made.
Huh?
Oh, have you ever actually seen an authentic kilt being put on?
Oh, yeah. I watched that.
And all that shit laid on the floor and rolling
55-minute video, yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell?
I'm talking about it being only the kilt.
Yeah.
Not around you, fucker. Don't trust you.
You ain't got to worry about me.
Right.
Unless you got to roll the quarters.
Got to roll quarters in your pockets. You just happen to see me. At least it's roll quarters. Oh, look, he's got some chapstick. That's not chapstick.
Right. I mean, $20 is $20. Whatever.
Yeah, you're right. It is chapstick. That's what I have in my pocket.
That's
I forgot about the EDI. So look at that.
Do you need some? Are your lips chapped?
Now, see, we got to get on with this right here. Now they're talking about Chicago pizza. I had never heard. I was watching one of the food shows that we watch all the time, and they were talking about Detroit pizza.
I don't know what Detroit pizza is.
You're close to it.
Oh.
Supposedly it's just like Chicago. When Chicago pizza got the really deep kind of deep stuff made in the pan, all that thing.
Yep.
They make them, but they're square. They're made in a pan, but they're made in a automotive parts pan because they had so many of them there in Detroit because of the old automotive factories. That they're squared and they're made. They put the crust down, then they put all the cheese and they put on the ingredients and they put the sauce on top. I had never heard of a Detroit style pizza, but now that Jason lives so close, one of these times I'm going to be up there, we need to make a trip over to Detroit just to check out some Detroit style pizza and stuff.
And you know what's funny is I don't like Chicago pizza. I don't like deep dish pizza.
Oh, I love a deep dish pizza. Oh, that dough all nice and thick and all that pounded in there and
I like the New York style better.
I don't think I've ever had a New York style.
They have and I don't quote me on it because I don't know. Anyone in the Lexington, Kentucky area might be able to tell me. They used to have a place we used to, when I worked in law enforcement, we'd go there for lunch and stuff. And it was Brooklyn Pizza. They had, and your slice of pizza was probably this big. I mean, it was huge. It like hung over the plate and everything. But it was real thin. You just kind of fold it over and get onto it. Plus, they had cannolis. Oh,
yeah, that one place they had that convention that we last saw you at down there. They had a pizza place in front of it. Wasn't that New York style pizza?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Where?
In Louisville. That one event in Louisville that we all met at. You and Kel. Yeah, Mitza.
Mitza?
Did
they have a pizza place there?
Oh my God.
I don't remember, man. Those were back in my Jameson days. I don't remember.
Since you were talking about film a few minutes ago, check out the background story of the film called Return to Babylon. I will.
Okay.
Now see, New York pizza is the way. Come on. What's wrong with you people, man? And seriously, what is the difference between a New York style pizza? Isn't it the thinner crust and you get the big slices?
Yeah, they're like the slices are huge, and it's a lot thinner, you know.
See, I when Godfather's first came out around here, man, I thought it was the best thing ever. I loved it and stuff. And then when they went out of business around in the Ohio area and stuff, it took them several years to come back. When they came back, it was nowhere near like it used to be. That or my memory just didn't remember it.
Yeah, we had a Godfather's. Huh?
It's a rectangular pizza.
Which one?
Detroit style pizza is a rectangular pizza with a thick crust, crispy and chewy.
What's up, Sarah Courtney?
Topped with the cheese, like a brick cheese.
There's a couple places up there still make the authentic style Detroit pizza, and I think it's worth. Yeah, they put it in those automotive pans. Used to be in automotive pans that they used in the assembly lines and shit like that. They had so many of them. They started making their pizzas in it and stuff. And I want to go up there and try one now. But see, I'm all about that for now. Me and Teresa, whenever we kind of hit the road and things, I want to be able to go a day before so we can get there a little bit. And I want to find restaurants in the area or things like that that people recommend and all that thing, and try some new things. Add to this adventure of getting the chance to actually either go a day before we film and stuff, or stay a day after, which will probably stay a day after. That way we can take our time coming back. And what's up, Lindsay? And get there and enjoy it and do what we need to do, and then stay another day or get there a day early so we can see some more things instead of just always rushing into what we got to do and getting the hell out of there and driving back.
Right.
But yeah, I want to start trying more of these things. And this Detroit pizza, when I saw that in that show, I'd never heard of it. I always heard of Chicago style and New York style.
New York style,
yeah. And then of course the California thing with all the all natural, gluten free, blah 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 blah, vegan. That I'm like, So I'm like, no, I don't want to try that one. But I want to try these different things, and I want. And I told Teresa, I said, if we can, I want to start finding places that's one like I don't know, like Guy Fieri's show. What's that? Drivers Dies.
Oh yeah.
Find some of the shows and see if there's some place close to that to go try it out. God, we got a pizza competition going on in here, man.
Yeah, there's some right that have been on the shows.
Tina said, "Come east." Where is Tina Marie from?
Well, she's up around Elkhart, Indiana, so she's not too far from Chicago.
Oh, okay.
But she's talking about New York style pizza. I think she's originally from the Pennsylvania, Philadelphia area.
Ah, okay.
New York pizza all the way. Being from New York, I won't eat any other. Who wants the cake for a pizza? Just those deep dished weirdos. Come on. What do I got to be a weirdo for?
I've never been to New York.
I don't want to go to New York City. I have no desire to go to New York City.
It's cool to see, but it's so fucking big, man. It is just so big.
See, I do want to go to upstate New York, up around the Adirondack Mountain. Fuck, I can't even say it. I want to go.
He just wants to go up north.
Yeah, I want to go up north of the Adirondack Mountains up in there. See, I like that area. I think the mountains would be absolutely beautiful. But I remember I get my fascination with that when I was a kid, when I first started reading about the Revolutionary War, Ethan Allen and the Green Mountain Boys and all those things there. I thought that would be absolutely phenomenal. And I've always wanted to see it since then. I'm 52 years old, still haven't seen it yet. But I'm also not dead yet, so I may get to see it someday.
Maybe. You know what the secret to youth is?
Waking up every day.
Licking the gum wall.
Yep.
Dude, get off the gum. You got
right. You talk about the same shit. I'm gonna talk about the gum wall.
What do you mean I have to bring you talk about the same shit? What the fuck are you talking about, man? Tonight the chat room's dictating the conversation.
Yeah.
Go to Gettysburg and you can get
New York style pizza in Gettysburg?
Yeah.
So make your way there now. We're going to Michigan this weekend.
Oh yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited. We're getting you guys to Frankenmuth.
So am I.
It's a fun town. It's a fun little town.
I'm getting ready to find out.
Fun.
I can't wait to go up there and check it out. I'm serious. It's going to be interesting. I ain't going to lie. I'm kind of looking forward to the one store, but I'll get through it. I won't break out in heights. I promise.
The world's largest Christmas store. Is
Using Frankenmuth last weekend? Huh? Man. Yeah,
right.
that's what I'm
Well,
not
we've
looking
only talked about New York, Chicago. Now we're in
Philadelphia.
Frankenmuth,
Philadelphia, Gettysburg.
right?
We're just all over the fucking map. We're everywhere, but nowhere.
Michigan.
Michigan. Yeah, we're going to be at Burn this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be all right. I can't say that I hate Christmas because I don't. I do not hate Christmas. I hate the commercialization of Christmas. I hate all that shit about it. I hate us buy, get, blah, blah, blah. Going dead. Fuck all that.
Well, it's all of them are Hallmark holidays, man.
They've all become that. Yeah.
Try to get you to buy anything and everything, and so.
If you think that I need to express my affection for you by how much I purchase and spend on you, then we're not really that close. I will spend my time with you.
Joe just buys the shit for himself. He doesn't even need people to buy it for him. Amazon, click.
Fuck everybody.
Right?
Now, Jason, I do have a question for you that I think that, okay, Joe, or you, either one can answer. I think you're going to be the one that's going to closely answer us the most. We were out to eat tonight, and we were at a chicken wing place, Buffalo wings, wings and rings and things. But of course, they got all the sports stuff going on, and they were playing the baseball. Are they into the series right now, or the playoffs for the World Series?
Yes, they're in the playoffs.
Playoffs World Series.
Yep.
My question was, Joe, jump in here if you know anything about sports. It's like, whatever.
I'm waiting for the fucking question.
My question is does it really going to count? Or will there be a footnote in history for no matter who wins the World Series or the NBA playoffs or anything like that? Because every single one of them have played a very condensed, shortened season. They're not getting in all the games, not getting all the rotation. Is it fair to say that they truly are in 2020, with only playing less than half the games? How do we know that they could have faltered on the last half of the season if they played the regular? I mean, is it fair to assess that?
Well, I'm sure that there will be a footnote of some sort in all the sports, but I mean, at the end of the day, they won. Who's to say they wouldn't go on and win the next 60 games? And so.
But who's to say they would?
Who's to say they wouldn't?
But who's to say they would? That's what I'm saying. I couldn't take it as a complete victory. I would have to take it as a hollow victory because it's there. Yes, you won, but did you play the entire season to be able to actually qualify what it normally would be? And it just kind of like that. Well, he hit 100 home runs, but footnote, little star asterisk down there. But he used testosterone enhancing drugs.
Well, and if we're going to walk down that path, you still have to hit a round object with a round object at 100 miles an hour and hit it 400 feet. I don't give a shit if you're taking testosterone and steroids and all that shit. You put them big bodybuilders up there, they can't hit that fucking baseball. And they're big, huge muscle guys. So
I think it's just like society. Here's a trophy because you showed up in your uniform.
But with sports, the demand that we put on athletes, baseball from start to finish is 162 games or 165 games or something like that.
Yeah.
So you're traveling and playing 5-6 days a week. And you expect that person to get up every day for months and months and months. Now, they get paid millions and millions of dollars.
For that reason right there, you're damn right I do.
I get you, but it still takes a toll on its body, on your body. So
they expect us to get the fuck up and go for a fraction of that pay.
Right. But if you want to come and see me hit home runs, you want to come see me pitch because I just pitched 4 nights ago, you want to come see me do all this other shit, then I honestly don't give a shit one way or the other if they're using enhancing drugs or whatever. It's your body. Do what you want. It's not, I think the only thing that it does more than anything is help your body recover faster so that you can do more. They say for the NFL football, I think it's 4 years, and you've been considered a full retirement after 4 years, because your body has just been destroyed over those last 4 years. Not even getting to that point with college and everything else, but if those guys are taking roids and taking enhancers and everything else, you got to see them. I mean, look at the guys when they come out of college, and then they get drafted by an NFL team, and that NFL team now, they have nutritionists, they have all kinds of shit on this team that take these guys and just build them into specimens, man. And it is what it is. I don't have a problem with it. Like I said, it's your body. Do what you want.
Well, I was just thinking with it being so it's a short season, and then Jamie says back in the early days, season was shorter than it is now, but also back in the early days, they didn't have as many damn teams.
Yeah,
so I kind of changed it around also.
They do baseball too, where they're comparing, like Babe Ruth to Mark McGwire, and they play more baseball games now than they did back then. So, they've often said that these guys had more at bats, they've had more games, they've had more opportunities to hit those home runs. Whereas, what if Babe Ruth had 162 games a year? Where would his home run, record be? Where would all of his numbers be if they had the same opportunity to play the same amount of games? So,
right. Well, like I said, I was just curious because I'm not by no means I've got sports completely. I used to be a huge sports fan, and I don't watch it all anymore. But I thought with the shortened season now, with Dave's Haunting History saying the NFL is playing a full season, the players from every team were free to opt out for the season. That affects the team. Okay, and hockey. I'll get into that in a minute. So I thought, if I'm only playing half the games and stuff, there has to be a footnote on that wasn't a full complete season.
Oh, I'm sure there will be. I'm
and
sure
does that detract from what they've done? And according to you, no.
I don't think so, because you still went out. The league said, okay, we're doing it for this. You still went out and won the games you needed to win the whole damn thing. So did it take you 80 games to do it, where it usually takes 165? Okay, but you still did it.
See it, Mama D.
Just like with hockey, it's the same damn thing. They played on a holy shit condensed schedule.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. But that's why I was asking that question, because you're playing on such a condensed schedule that you don't have the actual rotation of people. You don't have, you didn't play the same amount of games. People coming in and out getting injured. It's easier to have like I said a little bit ago, like you said, have better stats and stuff if you're playing less amount of games. So if you play the full amount of games, your stats look a little worse. Jamie said about they do everything on an overall average. Well, if I'm only averaging 10 games compared to averaging 100 games, my average changes. It looks different.
Well, and with baseball,
it looks better with less.
With baseball, they condensed. I wouldn't say condensed the teams, but they switched it up so there was less travel. So you're not having New York playing California. They cut all that travel down. So they broke it into sections to where these teams are just going to play each other and then, go to the playoffs and all that. But this whole year has been different just with baseball alone. Then you can go into money. How much money is being lost? You can start at the collegiate level. Some of these colleges aren't even playing anything. So that ticket sales and all that stuff for like football and basketball and baseball and all that stuff are going way down. And that was all money generated to support the colleges and all these teams. And now that's all gone.
Well, I agree. I just, like I said, it's just stuff that was on my mind because we sit around. And like I said, I used to be a huge sports fan. I'm not anymore. But we're sitting watching the baseball. I think it was Atlanta playing this evening when we were watching. And I'm just like, does that does that really count? And how would a true sports fan like yourself look at it? And that's what I figured, Joe. You don't really watch. You're like me. You don't watch sports either. So you're indifferent to it. You really don't give a fuck either way. But I really don't. I just thought, would it be later on down the road in history be challenged? Like, well, the Atlanta Braves won it, but hell, they only played a quarter of their games. They didn't do this. They didn't travel like they were supposed to. They didn't do that. But so it really don't count. Is that going to be the case?
I think you're going to hear people bitch about it, like the losers.
True. The people's going to be the people's team that didn't win. Well, my team didn't get to play like they usually do. You're right. You got to point. No matter what you do, have somebody complain about it.
Yeah.
This is from somebody from the outside looking in. That's why I want to ask that question. That was my big question, Jason. That's it.
Gotcha.
That was so tough.
I told you could ask me whatever you want.
I know. But I just didn't know. Like I said, I wanted to ask a sports fan because you asked somebody like me and Joe, we're like, who cares?
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? Now, speaking of hockey, I'd
have been like, really? There's games on? Like you said something about baseball. Is it the series or playoffs? And I'm like, fuck, are they still playing? Like I don't follow any sports anymore.
I don't either.
It's usually into October,
especially this year.
Playoffs,
especially this year. Like I've been completely turned off of pro sports. So yeah.
This is the first year in a long time that I don't have the NFL ticket. I used to get the ticket every year. I used to have, a couple of TVs going, and I would devote Sunday and Monday for NFL football. I enjoy sports all around, but what I hate now is how they have allowed and now pushed the ability for these athletes to use that platform for
other things,
for different things.
Yeah.
And I don't agree with that. I don't think that on the field, on your uniform, on whatever is the time or place for you to back one side or the other. I think
that's because we couldn't do it at our jobs.
No.
So.
And somebody said it here. I think it was Candace. With all the money that they get paid. I mean, you have platforms outside of Sunday afternoon to put stuff on your uniform or your shoes or whatever. Do it the right way.
Yeah.
And is my way the right way? I don't know. I just think that it's, do it the way everybody else has to do it. Use your name, use your fame, use your celebrity status, but do it the right way. I just think that's it's taken away from sports and putting a whole nother twist and stuff on it that we've never had that
involved
before.
In too much shit.
Yeah, there was a commercial on the NFL where they got a whole bunch of people, and all it is talking about getting out there to vote. Make sure you go vote. Go vote. Yeah. Go vote. Sponsored by the NFL. Why is the NFL in politics? Everybody knows. Everybody listening here, everybody that's sitting around their house knows that there's an election coming up, and you have, unless you've lost it, the ability to vote. So go fucking vote. I don't need a running back who's making $75 million a year carrying a football to tell me to
or an actor or a musician or anybody else.
Right.
Yeah, none of them.
I like how they let's see, we can get into that because David Glue here with Haunting History put up here a thing. We was going to touch on that tonight, but I seen a guy the other day who was griping about one of the comedians promoting Biden and all that stuff. He goes, "Look, dude, we don't need you to tell us who to vote for. We pay you to entertain us. So make us laugh or shut the fuck up. Yeah. That's what we pay you for. Your job is to entertain us. We got enough serious shit everywhere else. We don't need serious from you. You're for laughs. You're for
I will be so glad in November when all this shit is over.
Right. But it won't be over because it don't matter who wins. The other side's going to cry and bitch. I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah. But
the crying and bitching is going to be taken down a couple of steps, I think. I hope. I mean, regardless of your political affiliation, regardless of who you vote for, we canceled last show because it was the first debate, and what an absolute shit show that was.
We should have
loved it. I loved it.
I couldn't take more than 10 minutes if I had turned some bitch off.
I can tell you right now. Well, I'll be getting a little bit older, but let's just say in all the years I've been around, I have never sat and watched a debate on TV. Never have. I've never been a politics person. Don't really give a shit. I watched that whole freaking thing, and I laughed.
My God, how they did it!
I laughed. It was awesome. Like, I loved it.
Two senile old fuckers bickering with one another. Done.
You want to talk about two people that made themselves look like just
childish
idiots?
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
And I'll say that on both sides. I don't.
No.
Yeah.
I concur. I'm not taking one or the other one. They both look stupid.
And then it was just literally a matter of minutes afterwards where everyone's blaming this on that, and I was just like, God, this is awesome. I love it.
Like, how in the hell could you claim your guy won when they both look stupid?
But which one looks dumber? I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Blame.
I think they equally shared that fucking.
Oh yeah, like they both get the trophy on that one.
Yep.
Participation
trophy only.
But I loved it. I loved every minute of it, which is weird.
Hitting on what Dave said here about the band assembled in the heaven, with the passing of Eddie Van Halen this week today, and it's like that was kind of a shock. I thought I was never a big Van Halen fan except for the years that they had Sammy Hagar. I thought that was their best years and the best music, and I know a lot of people was going to bitch about it. I thought Diamond Dave sucked. I thought his vocals was horrendous. Everything else about the band was fine. Diamond Dave was just not a lead man to be. He could have been the roadie. And here comes the hate mail. There goes the viewers. Watch the numbers drop.
That's right. Oh, that was fun.
Show's over now. Everybody's going to leave. But yeah, it was tragic news here about that. I didn't know he was fighting cancer. I did not know that. I kind of lost touch with all that stuff. I don't follow celebrities. I don't. I really don't. There's no celebrity that I go like, oh, I got to go watch what they're doing and check in on this and check on that. And none.
And see, that's why I don't have like what is that, Twitter, the Twitter accounts and all that. I don't have any of that because
I don't even.
From what I understand, that's pretty much all it is, right? Is you follow your actors and whatever and watch them, what they put out there, or athletes or whatever. And that's I have a hard time believing that you're actually talking to that person.
I don't think you are.
I think that you talk to their publicist, and maybe once in a while they jump on there and do it. But I just have a hard time thinking that this actor has all this time to sit around and interact with everybody on Twitter. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I don't get it either, and I don't want to do it. But I didn't know he was sick. Like I said, I don't follow any of it. I think the closest one I'd be following right now would be Betty White. she rocks. I still like Betty White. Sorry, I think
she's still alive.
Yeah, 98 years old. She's going to do a Christmas special, but because of all the COVID and all that stuff, she canceled it till 2021. But she's still doing a Christmas special coming out next year. 98 years old and still getting it. Man, have you ever seen pictures of her when she was younger?
Yeah, no. She's funny as hell too.
Oh gosh, hysterical. You've never seen pictures of Betty White when she was younger?
No, I don't follow people.
And I think I heard today, speaking of old ass people, I think that Dolly Parton is going to do another shoot with Playboy magazine.
What? She's talking about it.
I mean,
I didn't know the first one.
Yeah, she did one, I don't know, 30, 40 years ago, I think.
Yeah, I heard that on the radio, I think today.
I never knew she'd done the first one.
I was like, oh.
Here you go, Joe. One of the pictures of Betty White when she was younger.
Damn, she had an ass.
Yeah, she was a lovely young lady. What a way to put it, but you know what the hell.
What do I care?
What shit do you want? Sue you?
Yeah, fuck, I ain't got no one to impress. I'm sick. I don't feel good. I'm grumpy. Yeah, I don't care.
You wouldn't feel good when you was getting sick.
No, that's true. I wouldn't give a shit then either.
Jesus.
I
mean, you do look at a lot of the old actors and actresses and whatever, and you see them when they were in their 20s and whatever, and like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was hottie.
Yeah.
I was talking about her the other day, and I couldn't believe that my son and Hunter and Levi and some of their friends knew who she was. And one of the guys, he's like 21, 22 years old. He goes, dude, I'd still do her. It's Betty White. I'm like, you're 20 years old. 22 is the top. She's 98. He goes, I don't care. It's Betty White. Like, damn.
Hey.
Oh.
So, hey. But I digress. I don't know what to follow that up with. Jason, it's all yours. We do need to figure out something with Culinary with Kudo. We're behind. We have not tasted or tried anything since we were at Roto when we ate the pickled pig's feet and the Marmite and all that thing, which I do have a fresh, brand new jar of Marmite. Has not even been opened yet. Me and my niece, her fiance or boyfriend, and Levi are going to actually make some sandwiches with it. Try it with the different cheeses and all that fun stuff like that.
I'm telling you right now, man, ever since that day, I have not been right. I ain't been right since.
It was the Devil's Town.
Shepherdstown?
Devil's Town. Devil's Town,
Still-
Shepherdstown.
It's still reverbing through me.
Yes. The Devil's Town.
I'm telling you, man, it was that damn clam juice or whatever the hell it was.
That wasn't that bad.
Fuck me.
Oh, that stuff is nasty. I wouldn't know. I didn't get to swallow it.
No,
I
you,
did.
you were a spitter.
I was a spitter.
You
I was a spitter and a spitter.
You were the prom queen.
Yeah, I just
Tequila suckers with a scorpion in it. No.
I've never
What?
seen tequila suckers with a scorpion, but I did have one with a worm in it once.
Yeah, I've had the worm out of the bottom of a tequila bottle. Yeah.
Well, I've done that too, but I had the sucker with the worm in it.
Did you chew it up or did you swallow it?
Suckers with
I chewed it up.
Dude, that's the gag. That's the joke part of it's making you chew it up. It usually makes people sick.
Oh, I didn't do nothing for me.
Clam juice and pickled pig's feet.
That
Yeah.
was not good.
Mm-hmm.
The liver pate kind of almost got me.
Oh,
I think that was almost as bad as the pickled pig's feet.
that was the worst for me.
No.
And the pickled pig's feet was not actually the flavoring; it was the texture.
The texture of it was horrendous,
Yeah, yeah.
and all the fat that was hanging. I can't.
It just
See,
kind of like melted in my mouth.
You know that little knuckle joint in there from the bone in there. I was telling Levi about how kind of soft it was and stuff. He goes, "You think I could chew it up?" I'm like, "I'll give you $1."
You did.
So I might have to buy another jar to see if he can get that little piece of
Oh.
bone out there and try to see if he can chew it up.
I think I'm going to try to order us the
it wasn't
that hot
pleasant.
Dorito. That hot Dorito.
Oh,
one
that
that you get.
taco chip!
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't do that.
I think I'm gonna. I think
I
I'm
can't do
going
that.
to.
I can't do that.
You're gonna have
No, I don't do hot stuff. I'm a sissy. Remember?
I don't do nasty stuff, but ta-da!
it, right?
Most of the stuff started out with you, man. This is all your fault. You and
Oh,
that Kelly kid.
ugh.
Oh,
Oh.
my God, Candace, we got to
No.
talk.
Oh,
Do you eat him right out of the jar?
oh.
I mean,
All it
seriously,
is fat.
I've seen some people that
Yeah.
say you got to cook him and all this other shit or cook him with things.
No,
But-
we didn't. There was no
We
cooking.
just did it right out of the jar. Or
Yeah,
no.
we probably did it
rephrase that.
wrong.
We took a bite right out the jar.
If you think about it, yeah, we didn't cook the pig's feet. We
What's
drank
that already cooked?
we drank the juice that we were supposed to use to cook with. And then everybody wonders.
Dipped our finger in whatever the hell that was.
Marmite.
Motor oil and salt.
Yeah. It's about what it takes to like.
And,
It tastes real good. You just got to put it on a bunch of shit. Oh, we'll just put it on our finger. Oh, fuck. Oh,
And
no, you got to
everybody-
have it. You got to have cheese and bread and peanut butter and all this
everybody
other
from
shit
the
on it.
UK kept saying that too. You gotta put it as a sandwich, a thin layer. That's not how you eat it.
Oh, well,
God.
when you're around your asshole buddy, and you go to put your finger in it, and he shoves the whole jar up to your third knuckle.
I
Yeah.
can't believe Joe did that to you.
Yeah. Joe wouldn't do that to me.
No.
Oh shit! Bird saliva is a delicacy in China and has health benefits. If you can find the drink and not the nesting material.
Birds have saliva.
Yeah.
Who knew? You know. Oh, she loves them right out of the jar. How can you do
Ugh.
what is I have so utmost respect for you that you can do that. Now, look at the Jason. He's goosebumping up. How can you eat those things? I mean, I just
Well, it's like when I did that video and I did a little preview at the end for the eating thing, and I had to black everything out. I kept Jason's sound of him just gagging.
That was a good coming soon.
you got it. You got to admit, man, Jason's a great gagger.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Yep, I'm a gagger.
but no one spits like you, Jay.
That's right. I
I'm
was-
a spitter.
You beat me to that one, Joe. 'Cause
Like, yeah,
that was coming.
Jay, you got distance on that one, man.
Oh, that was horrendous, man. I don't see how anybody could even. I couldn't even cook with that.
Like
Yeah, I
I
don't-
said, anytime there's ever a challenge where there's liver pate and clam juice,
Ooh.
Joe and I got you. I'll do the liver pate and you can drink the juice.
I'll drink the clam juice. Yeah.
And I'll film.
And I usually like clam juice, but that out of the jar.
No, that wasn't good.
No,
No.
Candace, I'm with your husband. I think they're grosser than hell. I don't see how anybody eats it. And I can't figure that out.
Yeah.
And we got the small jar, the Hormel ones. We saw a jar down there in at Jungle Gems that me and Levi picked up, and it was one that he had to actually hold up like this, big two-hander, some bitch, you know. And it was the pig foots were at least that long, and they were split in half. I mean, they were that big around. They split them. You could see all the marrow and all that shit inside there. And I'm
No.
like, nope, I'm not spending that kind of money on that.
No. Nope.
Yeah. Ugh.
Nope.
Ugh.
nope,
Look, I'm
nope.
sweating again. Ugh.
I think
I was gonna blame it on the Rona, but no, I don't know.
Oh, that was bad.
That was horrendous. That was absolutely.
Candace said the clam juice was gross. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't ever want to do it again, but I don't think it
No,
was
I'm
that. I don't think it was that bad.
I'm telling you.
If my
Yeah.
little squirrel stomach could handle it, that wasn't that bad. That pate shit, that was like eating cat food to me, and it just nope.
You've done that too.
You're right. And how that end up? Not very well.
Well, you made it through the show.
I did, but I was sick all night long. Like my
Yeah.
stomach was just turning all night.
Well, and it's Jamie said it best. It was like Braunschweiger, and we used to eat that sandwiches.
Nasty shit.
That shit, I've done it on the show too. It's good. I like Braunschweiger.
Nasty.
Yeah.
I don't say people eat that shit.
I was sitting there at work today, sick as a dog, and I'm like, oh God, what are they going to want to eat tonight? I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. Thank goodness.
Well, we need input. We gotta, we need input from everybody listening to give us stuff. But I mean, stuff that like you can't put seagull shit with dog urine and whatever.
No.
Drink it.
No,
I mean,
to be realistic.
I got pig urine. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's nasty too, man.
Oh, that was gross. But Yeah. I don't know. We got to come up with something.
Well, we try to get everybody to try to participate with this, and
Right.
so far we've not really gotten a good challenge as far as something like that to eat. So we're
No.
working on it. We're working on it. I can't find that picture. I guess I deleted it. Thank God. Of those pig's feet. Oh my God, it's fucking horrendous.
That was bad. That was bad.
Thank God I deleted it. I did not have this many pictures. Wow. Anyway, thanks, Casey. Yeah, send me some nice pictures.
Aw.
So
we
if
and that would upset your stomach at the same time, dude. Smoking with eating that shit would upset your stomach.
speaking of,
Speaking of cigarettes, thanks for reminding me to have another one.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thanks for the reminder.
thank you.
Oh my God, you cracked me the fuck up. It wasn't too long ago. He's bitching about how he's quitting.
Yeah, I wanted to quit. I want to quit. I do need to quit, but yeah.
Mustard sardine. No.
I've never eaten a sardine. Oh no, wait. I had an anchovy. I've never had a sardine.
And see, my dad would eat them out of the can with crackers.
My dad would do that. My dad didn't even eat crackers. He'd just get a fork and start.
No, that buddy of mine, Greg.
The old cans where you peel it back and see them all laying in there. Oh,
That buddy of mine, Greg, used to come into the chat room and stuff. He used to watch the show. He would eat them with Limburger cheese and Ritz crackers. Sardines, Limburger cheese, and Ritz crackers.
I think that whenever we're together, which God only knows, I know you guys can't come up here now, but
Why can't we?
Oh, dude, they're getting ready to lock us down again.
What the?
Dude,
You don't need to do what Idaho did.
Our pansy ass governor, and yes, I said it. I don't give a shit. Just put out a thing today, starting on Thursday at 8 a.m. All public indoor spaces like businesses, bars, restaurants are going to 25% capacity.
We just went back to 100% last week.
Yeah. Well, we're not, because Wisconsin's like, top of the world, mom, with fucking Rona outbreaks. Like, we're in a bad spot right now. So
that's over here.
And what's funny is our little lockdown, whatever you want to call it, restrictions are to be let up November 6th.
Gee, I wonder.
Right after the election. Well,
Right?
you saw what Idaho, didn't you?
No.
Oh, they voted everything out. Their state senate or whatever.
Yeah.
They said we're done. No more testing. No more shit. No more lockdown. No more nothing. Forget it. It's got a 98% survival rating. In fact, the survival rating for the common flu is lower than this. You have more of a chance of dying from the common flu than what you do this. We're done. We're walking away. Over. Federal government says, well, if you have an outbreak, we're not going to do anything. We're like, we're not testing to find out if we got an outbreak. We're done.
Wow.
And then Ohio, we got 100% of restaurants open back up. All the tables are open back up. So you don't have to have all that shit. So it's. But we know somebody. I'm not going to name names, that their work is saying, we're not doing COVID stuff anymore. The flu season's starting. We're not giving you that 48 or that 80 hours of pay and all that shit. You're done. We're not giving it. It's over. So when you start getting government officials and things like that, they're saying that even they know some bullshit's going on, man. It's there is something out there that's killing people. I'm not downplay. We've never downplayed that. The response to how people are handling it is what I have a problem with.
Oh yeah, it's bad. Like,
that's all.
Weird. I think we were just talking about it today, because like the bar that I bartend at, we now have to, and which is going to be interesting because I have to bartend Saturday night. We're going to 15 people allowed indoors, inside.
How many people allowed outside?
Outside can be however many, but you cannot have more than 15. But you can't have more than 15 people inside at one time.
So, but did they have the social distance with 6 feet apart? Because then you got limited space.
Is that 15 people total or 15 patrons?
I think patrons. They didn't clarify that. So I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see how that goes because, to be honest with you, I'm going to be doing other shit. I am not sitting there counting heads and.
I'd be so clusterfucking that.
Yeah.
Because a patron is somebody that is purchasing something correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if I'm the only one purchasing and you guys are in there with me, and I'm the only one purchasing your beers, I'm the patron. You guys are just in there, hanging out, drinking.
But you're partaking in the
but you're not a patron. You didn't
purchase
anything.
But you're inside the building.
You are a patron.
15 patrons. Only 15 people are buying. The other 30 or 40 are just standing around drinking for free because
it's the building capacity. Unfortunately,
I'm just saying I'd play on the words big time because that's kind of ass.
I'm just gonna serve whoever the hell comes in the door because I don't get paid enough to sit there and count heads and be like, nope, sir, sorry, you're gonna have to wait outside until someone else decides to leave. All right, now
every little shithole dive bar
or
that
just drink your beer outside. In the little, do you guys have a marked area where they can sit outside or no?
Yeah, but you got to go through inside to get to it. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting.
Hey, Bob, Steve, you guys go stand outside real quick. I'm going to get Mike and Tony through the door. Mike and Tony are going to go to the outside. You guys can come back in. That way, we've only ever had 15 people in the bar at one time.
So that.
Forget it.
So, like, if one person, let's say, drives somebody home, if someone comes in that spot, they can't come back in now. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's going to be fun.
No.
I'm going to love it.
No. What are you going to do?
Just one more month. Well, the only thing that they can do is fine the business.
Well,
for not, upholding that part of the.
My name's not on the door. I don't care. I don't know. I
wouldn't want to cost my friend their business. Don't get me wrong.
I think it's just honestly, and just my personal opinion, I think it's just a step to shut the state down again.
Well, yeah, it is.
I think this is just like let's get everybody warmed up and kind of get everyone kind of spaced out a little more, and then they're going to turn around and
I definitely. There's so many things that I want to say with this, but I would absolutely not turn this show into a political thing. I would do that on my own personal page because I have my own personal beliefs about this thing, and I would not do this to Jason, Joe, and LEP Productions. I have respect for you guys more than that. But on my personal page, you guys want to come discuss this shit, I'll say what I want.
I think the disclaimer right at the very beginning of this show takes care of all that.
Yeah, it does. It does. But I'm trying to be civilized because I tell you what, I don't know how much longer I can take it. The redneck in me is ready to explode with this stuff. And like I said, it's I'm not holding back well, am I? It's absolute bullshit. I mean, there is something out there. There is a virus out there. It is killing people. Yeah. We know people that's died from it. We three personally know people that's died from it. So don't think that I'm downplaying it whatsoever. But how it's being handled is absolute farce and bullshit, especially with the 98% survival rating. It's absolutely got ridiculous. It's gotten out of control. And it sucks.
Wait till November.
It sucks that we're using people. We're using political things like this and political means. Ohio is actually the Senate in Ohio is trying to get it passed and voted through that from now on. The governor will not have access to be able to just do a dictatorship like this, and that the medical board can only recommend things, and they have to vote things through in a political process because it is deteriorating so many people's lives, incomes, and everything else. Suicide rates up from this stuff, people being quarantined, all these things. There's so many more backlash things that they're not even paying attention to, they're not even discussing, they're not even addressing. That's what pisses me off more than anything. You make a plan of action. I get that. You need to do what you need to do to protect your citizenships. I get that. But then there's all this fallout from it that they're not taking care of. And that is an absolute fucking bullshit, in my opinion.
I personally know quite a few businesses that will be shutting down this year for good. because they can't recoup. I mean, like you guys are back to 100%. Well,
Just next week.
as of today, we're still at 50%, and businesses are not making it.
No,
what's
no,
going to happen in 2 days?
but yet you have someplace like, and I agree that, and you see the memes countless times. You get places like Walmart and stuff like that. They can stay open and stuff and regulate how many people come in, but my mom and pop shop can't. They got to close their fucking doors and go out of business. It's absolute bullshit. It's not about anything anymore. It's about who gets to stay and who doesn't, who they want to have him to stay. You guys remember that movie with Sylvester Stallone where he was a future man or what? He's the cop that they brought back on. Huh?
Demolition Man.
Rocky.
Demolition Man, yes. And you remember the only restaurant that survived was Taco Bell. I mean, it's like they're trying to get down to where they have certain things that they want to survive this, and the rest of them can just go fuck off. And it's gotten ridiculous that they're using people's lives as pawns, and these guys are suffering nothing. They're not shut down. They're not taking a pay cut. They're not doing shit. They're still getting their shit every goddamn day where everybody else is going without. Bullshit.
And
Bullshit.
you know what? They can do that. They can honestly do it, and they can get away with it. And you want to know why?
Because we allow it like dumbasses.
Because you got one side of the country going, he's not my president. And then you got the other side going, well, he's got dementia. You know what? Keep whining about stupid bullshit, and you guys are going to find out what's going to happen.
It's a lost battle, man.
It is. It is. That's why that's why I can't wait for November. I cannot wait.
It's going to be a clusterfuck.
I'm ready. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Let's hope that it doesn't get as bad as it probably could.
I don't think it will. I like people who are anti-gun, who are anti-violence, who are anti-anything. They are, you can't penalize your child. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't do this. You can't do that. And you can't make people feel bad. So everybody's got to get a trophy or, they want to demean them. But yet they're like, we're ready for a civil war. What the fuck are you going to fight with?
Yeah, throw rocks.
They can't even throw a rock.
Why?
That would be because that'd be violent.
Wow.
So we're going to have a civil war.
I think Jason said it best a few weeks ago when he said, good people are going to have to do some bad things.
Yeah. Good people are getting pushed to do bad things. And they
well,
should.
Yeah.
You got, there's so much of that crap. And I can't. I'm tired of the finger pointing. This side says, well, they're racist. And this side says they're this. And this side, this. It's like it was just like the presidential debate. A bunch of little fucking kids on the playground pointing fingers, calling each other names. Woo, you're a tough guy. I don't give a shit. I'm not taking one side.
Because it's the old divide and conquer.
Yeah.
If they can divide us and separate us and say this, you're going to think this. If you're this political party, this is the way we're going to think. Yes. And if you're this political party, this is the way we're going to think. And those guys over there don't know what the hell they're talking about. We know everything. And then they both go back and forth like that to the point where it is seriously dividing this country. It's
horrendously
right down the line. And like you guys said, it's affecting business. It's taking out small business people. It's taking out incomes for families. And it's going to make good people do bad things to people, man. It's getting to that point. And I think that they're looking at just how far they can push the citizens before, like you guys were saying, the Senate and everybody stepping in and saying, wait a minute, fuck this. Wait a minute. We gotta get back to living. We got to get back to this. Follow these guidelines to keep yourself safe. But we need to start getting ourselves back to working America, man. What built this country? Working America. And I think a lot of people are on board. Jay, you say it all the time. If I'm going to get up and go grocery shopping, I know I have to put a mask on. So do you want to go grocery shopping? Then put a mask on. If you don't want to wear a mask, don't go grocery shopping. It's whether it seems stupid or ignorant, like Candace said, and we've talked about it on the show numerous times. It makes absolutely no sense to me to have to put on a mask to walk through your doors to go sit at a table so then I can take it off and the virus is no longer a problem for me.
Yeah.
But everybody walking by me and everybody coming out of the kitchen serving food and whatever that's coming up to me, obviously they have masks when they're walking around, but you're still in all that contact. And I don't have a mask, but as soon as I get up to go to the bathroom, boy, I got to put a mask back on.
Yeah.
And the virus isn't going to come around. I look at some of these dividers that you go into restaurants or whatever, and the damn thing is no bigger than the computer monitor and the person sitting behind it. So that's going to keep me safe, is this fucking 2 foot by 2 foot piece of plexiglass, because the virus isn't going to go around it or above it or below it or whatever. It just goes right into it and it stops.
It just,
Yeah.
I tried my best not to get on this topic tonight, and it just led this way anyway, and I apologize for that, but I just can't. When Joe brought that up, I'm done with this. I
don't apologize for shit.
Well, I didn't want to bring it up, but I'm just so done, so done with this shit. And like I said, it's not. I don't want people to die from this, but when in the world have we ever shut down the world or shut down? And that's not us. Other countries are shutting down too. Don't get me wrong. It's not just us. So it's just not politics here. But when in the world have we ever shut down healthy people so sick people may not get sick? My wife is one of the at-risk people. Does she wear a mask? Fuck no. 9% of the time she don't wear a mask. 98% of the time she don't wear a mask. That's her choice. She has that right. And if she gets sick, we'll deal with it however we have to deal with it. And we'll pay the consequences what we have to pay. That's what life is about. I've never seen so many people
to take.
Right. I've never seen so many people who are willingly quit living because they're so afraid of dying, when it's a guaranteed fact that you're going to do that. You could walk out the door today and get in a car wreck, whatever. There's so many different ways that you could possibly die that doesn't involve this fucking virus. You're going to die. So afraid of a virus that could possibly kill you with a 98% survival rating, you're willingly going to stop living. What you've got to do is take care of the weak, take care of the sick, do what we're supposed to do, take care of them and make them safe as possible. But you cannot shut down life for fear of not having it, because you're not going to have it one day anyway. Period. You're not going to.
And trust me, I am one of the most anti-mask people. I think it is the dumbest thing, kind of like what Jason was talking about. It's dumb. But you know what? When I go to the gas station, I got to stop and get more cigarettes to fuel my addiction. I put a mask on. I go into a restaurant. I walk in with the mask. As soon as I sit down, I take it off. I throw it on the table. Just to make a point. I'll take those steps for a few reasons. Number one, it's the little mandate thing they got going on. Sure, I'll follow the rules to a point. Two, that's to save someone else, because I'm gonna tell you right now, the first person that gets in my face about not having a mask on or something else, they're probably gonna cease to exist, because I ain't doing this shit. I've watched it happen, and you know what? You worry about you. If you're so afraid of it, stay home. We
all know my stance on the mask and why I am opposed to it. Like I said, for the first 3 months, all three of us had to work through it. And they told us that mask wouldn't work. And also when they, who got to stay home, started coming back in, they started crying that we need to start wearing masks to protect them. Yeah. But there's not enough masks. Well, you can make it from a fucking t-shirt. Well, if I could make it from a t-shirt now, I can make it from when then, dickheads. Your logic behind this is so fucked up and stupid.
It's not airborne. Now it's airborne.
That's what made me so damn mad. It's like, okay, for 3 months, as long as we kept you with car parts, food, and protected, we were good to be out there and didn't have to have a goddamn thing. We could take it home to our family, and you didn't give a shit. Now that you're coming back into society, I have to wear something to protect you, to keep you safe. Motherfucker, I was cannon fodder for 3 months. Join the club or get the fuck out. I don't care.
And you know what? I deal with dirty ass money every day.
Yeah. So
every day.
That was my stance on it. And it still is. But like all three of us keep saying, when I go to those public places, do I have one on? Absolutely. Why? because that cashier is not their fault. They didn't mandate this. That server is not their fault. That bartender is not their fault. I am not going to chew somebody's ass out who has no way of shape or form of making or breaking this rule. That's not on them. I'm not going to take it out on the innocent. If I got a chance to speak my mind to Dwayne, would I say it to his face, or to Swine as I usually call him? You're goddamn right I would.
Bridget had to deal with one last week.
So, but that's not fair.
And what was funny is that this woman came in the store. Bridget had sneezed, right? So she took off her mask, getting ready to put on a new one, and this lady lost her shit on Bridget, right? And so Bridget's just like, okay, and just whatever, let her do her thing until the lady's like, well, it's a state law and da-da-da. And Bridget's like, actually, no, it's just a mandate. It's not a law, which really set the woman off. And she called corporate and complained and all that shit.
Every time I sneeze or cough anywhere in public, I say, like, Rona!
I do that too.
Quit doing that. I'm like, no, I'm not quitting. Fuck them. What am I going to do? Whip my ass.
I do it walking to the store with Jenny. Like someone will cough, or like 2 aisles away, I'll hear someone cough. I'll be like, they got Rona.
Instead of Marco Polo, now it's Rona.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it's not a laughing matter, but it is.
I'd say with Tanya all the time. 6 months ago, somebody sneezed. It was like, oh, they probably
bless you.
Old.
Yeah, bless you.
Yeah. Now it's
people don't even say
sneezes. It's like, oh my god, look at those people over there. Somebody sneezed. They probably have it. It's like that's the part. Those are the things that irritate me. Is now everybody is so scared. Scared and so afraid. But 6 months ago, everything was.
Yep.
You know how to avoid. Nah, never mind. I'm not going to.
There. Every time people sneeze around me and stuff, Teresa gets mad at me because before I start doing the whole Rona joke, because I always use redneck German, which they sneeze like Gesundheit. I mean Gesundheit. She's like, really? Did you just say that some way you don't even know? I'm like, sorry, it's redneck Spanish. I mean, redneck German. I don't know how to talk. I just said the best I could for being a hillbilly.
I wish we'd go back to treating each other with respect. I wish we'd go back
it's an easy thing to do.
That kind of stuff. Nobody wants to be around anybody anymore. Nobody wants to. That's the part that I don't like.
But you know what? I think once again, somebody said earlier about the silent majority and the quiet ones. Right there, Candace did. People need to watch out for the quiet ones. The majority of this country feels exactly the way that the majority of us do. They don't talk to us they don't interview us on the TV shows on things. They give the extreme right, the extreme left, and they say that's the way. That's not the way it is. There's so many people in it, and this thread sees that. I guarantee there's some people in our show that probably disagree with it, and some of them clicked off, some of them stayed listening, and I respect their opinion too. I may disagree with them, I still respect them. That's just it. The majority of people in this country truly are that way. It's just the problem with it is all of us keeping our mouth shut, and we're not anymore. We're starting to speak out, the three of us. And it's starting to happen more and more, like Jason was saying earlier. And that's where you get to where good men are going to do bad things, because good people are tired of dumb people regulating our lives. We try to cooperate. We've been cooperating. You're all getting out of hand now. You're like a little kid. Either going to set you in the corner for a little bit. Well, if that don't work, we'll bust your ass.
Don't make us take your toys from you.
Yeah. First it's going to be the corner. Then it's going to be taking away your toys. And then we'll have to whip your ass because something's got to change, because this is enough. It's enough. There's a point to where it's no longer makes sense.
That's what I think you're going to start seeing a lot of here in the next, let's just say 2 months. Yeah.
I just, like I said, I try to comply. There's been a few places I walked in the stores, little quickie mart stuff. I'm like, oh man, I forgot my mask. Like, don't worry about it. Like, okay, because that's cool with me. But I can go back out and get it because I want to buy a product, and that's, to me, it's like no shirt, no shoes, no service. Fine, that you have the right in your private business to say no shirt, no shoes, no mask, no service. That's your right. Whether this whole corona mandates blow away or not, if you still want to have your private personal business and you want to mandate that people have to be in there for your own personal safety, that is your right. And I have the right to not purchase anything in your store. I'm not going to get mad at you. I'm going to say,
that was going to be a question I was going to ask Joe. And I don't know if you're even one to answer that on air or not, but do you turn people away? Do you turn customers away if they walk in and say, "Oh shit, I forgot my
Nope.
mask"? You know, is it?
I don't
is it
even
okay
turn
if I
them.
come?
I don't even turn them away if they don't say anything and they just walk in without a mask.
Gotcha.
And I do that under orders.
Oh, not to turn anybody away.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So now, and and that's a good point, because right on a lot of businesses, there's a sign that says masks are required, right? So now, does it turn into a safety thing or does it turn into a money thing?
Obviously, it's my thing. They'd say not to say anything.
You know what I mean? Like, so is the safety really important, or is it, just like
keeping the doors open? Keeping
just
the
like
doors open is what's important.
I know someone that works somewhere that they were going to get the little plexiglass shield things for the counters, right? Until the company found out how much those plexiglass shields were. Then it was like, nah, just keep wearing your mask.
I went into an auto parts store here maybe 3 or 4 months ago, and it was not it was one of your competitors.
Uh-huh.
But they had taken a bunch of the stuff that they normally have, little display things that they have sitting there, where all the little knick-knack shit that you can, little impulse buys and shit.
Yep.
They had stepped in 6 feet back from the counter and put a rope and then stretched the cord over for the thing to where you could stay 6 feet back from them. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
Oh, yeah.
So when they took my part all the way down to walking to an end to where they could set it down to where I could reach it and I could come up and get it, they was like, okay, now you can get it now that I'm 6 feet away. I'm like, what? You need to wipe it down, man. You touched it. It's contaminated, man. You have to wipe that down for me. They're like, are you serious? I'm like, as serious as you are with your fucking rope.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, near you to touch you, and I can't get near. I gotta be this far away. You even swipe my card and all this other shit. Now you want to physically hand me that part and tell me to physically pick it up after you've had contact with it. I did not see you one single time sanitize yourself, your hands, or anything else. You're not using gloves or anything else. That makes just as much sense as the rest of this fucking shit.
Yeah,
but I'm the bad guy. Okay.
I think I think a lot of companies just try to skate by. You know what I mean? With a lot of the mandating stuff. Walmart, for instance, and I know I've brought this up before. If Jay, let's say you worked at Walmart, and I went and bought whatever I bought, and I go through your line, right? Yeah, you have that little plexiglass thing. At least I think they all do. I don't know. I'm not sure. I know ours does. So I can stand there. I can stand on the side of that little plexiglass thing where it's not in my face anymore, right? Because I just hate talking to someone through a piece of plastic, right? I can hand you my money. You've now touched whatever the hell I'm buying and put it in a bag. I've handed you my money. You hand me change back, right? No way Rona's going to be around there. But yet, if I go to the self-checkout, right, scan my own items, put them in the bag myself, go to pay, and when I hit, go to pay, a thing pops up and says, we're not taking cash. You cannot put cash into the machine, but yet you can only use your card. But I can physically give somebody cash. I don't quite get that.
It's all fucked up.
It is. Now, I can see if it was reversed, where the cashiers are not taking any kind of currency or, they're not taking any money from you. You can just only use your card. That would make more sense to me. Because what the fuck is the machine going to do? Start coughing and put a mask on? And no, it's not going to get Rona. All the Rona money's in the machine. So
here's what I find fascinating is all the different gadgets that are out there now to take your temperature.
Oh.
And wait till the fat goes away and see how many of them is up for sale for paranormal investigators.
Wait, what? what?
I had to do some training and some other things. And I went into a building, and when I walked in, they were like, okay, step over there to have your temperature checked. And I'm like, whoa, this is a up close and personal one, There was like, it looked like a portable ATM, and you stand in front of it and it scans your face and then reads your temperature.
Wow.
From a scan on a monitor, like almost like a picture.
Well, that'll be on the next Ghost Adventures.
That's what I'm saying. All these things I think will be manipulated and used for investigating.
Yeah.
Look at Jason like, you dickheads.
You know what? You know what we have? One of these little temperature guns. I think they got off of Wish.
And they probably got it off the shelf over there because those scanning guns were used for auto guys checking the temperature of engines and stuff. They touch boats and things. And
this thing couldn't take the temperature of a. Oh no! So we've been testing it. Like we make a big joke about it at my store, right? I mean, we do it. We check each other's temps, whatever, and they're always the same. Like I'm always either 96.7 or 97.3. One of the other, huh?
Puffy eye.
Yeah, that's what I was this morning. That's what I was yesterday, right? I left work a little early yesterday because I wasn't doing it, right? When I got home, I took my temp. It was at 99.1. Go back in this morning, still feeling like a dog's ass. Guess what? 96.7. So how accurate are these things? Especially this thing. I mean, I think my lighter weighs more than this little temp gun.
Should have just kept one off the shelf. They check for auto parts and shit, man.
No, we don't have that. We don't do that crap. Stuff ain't that damn accurate. Just like they used to use those
for paranormal investigating. I've seen tons of teams have them.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
You're going to get me going now.
No, we're about the end of the night, man. We're about an hour and a half into this. But this is dating in for next week, man.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about paranormal.
Let's talk about how silly we can be with shit.
I don't know. I'm sure Jay will come up with a topic.
I fly by the seat of my pants. If you guys really want this to be more felt out, we have to talk a little bit more. I just kind of wing shit on everything I do. When we first started doing presentations and stuff with Jason, I think he's like, "You do what?" He's like, "Yeah, I got this PowerPoint. We get together, make this PowerPoint." I'm like, "Do what?" I'm not.
I can't figure out a PowerPoint.
I don't know. So what do you do? I'm like, "Us throw some shit against the walls."
Wing it.
I don't know. Just gotta go.
The first, you know what? The first lecture I ever did was Kale and I, and Kale and I had done the show before, but we had never met in person. And the first time we ever met in person was when we were at the Stanley Hotel in Colorado, and we were sitting there first morning of the convention, had all our radio shit set up. And they come over and they're like, "Hey, you guys are speaking first today." And we're like, "Oh, okay." Didn't know we were speaking. And we had no clue up until like 2 minutes before we were going up. Kale's like, "So what did we talk about?" I'm like, "I don't know."
Having fun.
I don't plan shit. As you can see, look at my life.
You want plans to talk to Teresa. She's the adult. Or Jason. Jason's real good about it. I mean, he's got it scheduled really well right now because, Chase is taking care of it. Just being honest, my brother. Just being honest. I'm a clusterfuck waiting to happen.
That's why I ride your guys' coattails, man.
Oh!
You bitch!
I was wondering who was going to go there first tonight.
We just fly by the seat of our pants.
I got him twice in one night, man, on the podcast. Which you can find that where? What? It's the time of the show where we're getting ready to close up the things, and we got to talk about where you can find Joe. Where can he find you?
I thought we were trying to find you guys first.
And your amazing videos.
Oh.
Heck no, we're finding you.
Oh. Skeptical Edge TV on YouTube. If I'm not there, I'm here with these two knuckleheads.
What about the Twitch? Not doing that much?
You know what? I really haven't had a chance to. If you guys are into gaming and stuff like that, you can find me on TSC_Joe over on Twitch. When I get back into it, like to sit there and play a lot of games, talk about some paranormal dumb shit. And soon coming to Twitch is the Skeptical Edge with Cal Kelly and myself.
So there you guys go. All of our listeners is on our Twitch channel. One, spread that around to all your friends on Twitch, because we're trying to grow our channels on Twitch. So you guys need to go out there, support us, and help us. Plus, find us on Facebook and also on YouTube.
YouTube, that's it.
All these things, man, and head you about Jason. Where can they find you at?
They can't find me anywhere, brother. They can find me with both my hands holding on to both of your coats.
I knew it was
dragging me down the street.
You can find the president of LAP Productions on LAP Productions YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Oh man, we got to give him a Twitter account now because he's so famous. He's the president.
You'll never see me with.
We got to get him on Snapchat or Snapchat, whatever the hell that is.
Snapchat.
I just, you know what? And we had the Snapchat thing. I got rid of that too.
I did.
The only other thing that I have is Instagram.
You can find him on TikTok though.
Yeah, you can find him on TikTok, Instagram.
TikTok famous.
Find me on find me on TikTok. Hold on, let me find my name because I don't even know my damn name.
President of LAP Productions.
That's right.
That's what
at Jason Arthur 0. I don't know.
You can actually find Joe on TikTok too.
There it
You're
is.
over there also. You just haven't put anything up in a while.
I'm on there and Instagram, but not much.
Yep. So go find any of them there, man. And you can find me wherever you can find them because we're always tagging along together, having a good time, man. So we appreciate you guys coming in and joining us again for another night of Stirring the Pot. You can find us this Sunday. We're off again for Paranormal Mysteries podcast because we'll be on our way back from Frankenmuth. But the following week, we have scheduled. We have a guest scheduled, man.
Whoa.
Bring it up. It'll be October 18th. We have Big and Funky Productions. We'll be talking with Luke Walker and Vinny Vineyard about their movie they just produced. And they started, filmed, directed, produced, did the music for it, did everything. So they made their own little indie movie. We'll be talking about that, plus what they got going on with Wrestling with Ghosts. And some of the other people coming up. We got a bunch of people coming on yet. Teresa's talking about bringing back Sit Chatting After Lunches. I doubt that happens because, she's just talking about it. So you guys might as well write that son bitch off. So
I want to be your guest someday.
When? Which show? What Monday you want to pick? pick anything but this Thursday through Monday because I'll be with Jason. Get me a kilt.
Oh boy.
That's right.
With that said, we thank you guys for joining us again. As always, I'm out of here. I'll let these guys say goodnight and we're gone.
Thanks a lot, guys, for joining us again. Hopefully we made you laugh. Hopefully we took you away from whatever and made you guys laugh, put a smile on your face. Like I said, we love doing this. We do this for you. And man, I'm humbled by the support and everything else. So you guys have a great night.
Yeah. You guys are awesome. You guys stick with this crap every week like we do, and you guys are the reason we do this. So thank you.
Y'all have a great night. We'll see you next week.